What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be making a trap beat from start to finish completely from scratch. So you're going to be able to see how we make these melodies and then put the trap drums on it to make a complete beat. So if you guys are ready for this one, let's get right into it. Literally just something that I played on the piano really quick. That's how you get your best melodies. You're just playing some random shit out, and if it sounds good, it sounds good. So let's align everything really quick and copy it over. Let's see if we can fit this into a scale. I kind of want to do a minor for this one. Let's try it like D minor. Yeah, this fits in D minor pretty well, so let's do that. So probably just going to leave it just like that for this instrument. Let's play around with a couple different sounds, make sure that's the best one that we can use in this. I feel like we just need one more thing to layer with this now, maybe like some bells or something like that. So let's try to find something else. Yeah, what I did is I just layered it with another octave, a higher octave here, and then I just turned down the velocities so they're not as loud as the ones on the bottom, because those are going to be our dominant octave notes there. And then I just ended up taking them all and pulling them down an octave altogether. I pulled them down an octave altogether because they sounded a little bit better. Let's play with this lead again. Maybe we can make it sound a little better now. Let's play just the lead in the Yanquin that we have now. And by the way, that Contact library is for free. As long as you have Contact, you can get this library for free. Well, at least it was free for a while. Not sure if it is anymore. What happens if we just shift this down an octave and pull these up? Alright, so I'm happy with the melodies. Let's go ahead and throw some quick effects on these really quick, and then we can start working on the drums. Yeah, that liquid vibe sounds cool in there. I'm gonna stick a flare on here, which is kind of like a flanger. And this one gives that little vibration kind of a tone to it. Let's go back to this first one really quick because I do want to put a cassette onto it. Sounds a little too clean right now. I'm just gonna put the warm keys on. And on this one, let's put a RC20. Alright, we're gonna go over to the Yang Quinn now. There's a really sharp high in there. I want to see if I can find it and solo it and then take it out a little bit, but we'll see. Sounds like it's right in here. Yeah, pretty much completely gone now. And honestly, this one sounds good already, so I'm just gonna throw a cassette on here, and I'm probably gonna leave the init patch on it, the default patch, and it's probably good to go. Let's see how they're sounding together now. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag these out a little bit. Then I'm gonna freeze and flat all of these because they're taking up an extremely large amount of CPU on my computer. All right, let's get these drums going now. Throw a little snare in here. Alright, something like that. Alright, let's see if that'll work. Let's try a different note. We're also going to throw another hi-hat in here, just a basic sounding hi-hat to go with the other one that we made. It's just going to be pretty much 2 to the floor. We might put a couple rolls in, we'll see. Put like a little roll right here. Probably copy that over, honestly, because that sounds pretty good and we don't need to go too crazy with it. All right, everybody's favorite part, let's do some fat, nasty 808s on this bitch. We might transpose everything down. Let's try this. Let's transpose everything down 2 and see if that still sounds good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift our 808s down 2 notes as well, and then up an octave there. Let's put this D down. All right, let's see how that's gonna sound now. All right, we're gonna simplify that 808. It was going a little too crazy with everything else going on, so this is what we're going with right now. All right, we're gonna take out those extra little open hi-hat notes that we had here. It was doing way too much, and we're just gonna add another open hi-hat, a separate one, and do a different pattern with that as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get this kick pattern down really quick. We're pretty much just going to follow the 808s minus these really high notes here. And I'm going to get rid of some of these faster ones like right here. And right here. Alright guys, so what I ended up doing was laying everything out and arranging it and then doing a tiny bit of mixing. Nothing new that I haven't done in previous videos before. So if you're wondering how to mix your beats and stuff like that, just look on my channel. I have lots of new videos, even new ones, on mixing and things like that. Nothing too crazy. It's mostly just EQing and adding basic effects. So the other things that I want to show you that I did is I did add a percussion in here. Super simple percussion little thing that comes in on part of the drop. And it literally is just playing the same pattern. So it's just playing that over and over again for one section of the drop. Another thing that I wanted to show you is for that second hi-hat that we made, I did take out the first section here, and then I brought it back in at the second part of the drop. So you'll notice that that's a little bit different there. And besides that, I added some transitions and a transition at the beginning here. Nothing crazy, nothing I haven't done before. So now we can go ahead and take a listen to this. But really quick, I just want to thank you for watching this far into the video. I know this is probably a long one because we had to go out and make everything from scratch and show you guys how to make a dope trap beat from scratch, 100%. So if you guys like this one, please smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you're new here because we're uploading videos all the freaking time, man, that you're not going to want to miss out on. And besides that, let's wrap up by listening to the rest of this beat.
Fearless, run it up.